Hi friends, welcome to a pretty strong and creative Vinyasa flow practice. You won't really need any props for this. Block if you enjoy practicing with a block. And come on down, and we're going to start in child's pose. But in the arms reaching long out in front of you, child's pose. You can take your knees as narrow or as wide as feels comfortable. Let the forehead rest down into the mat. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And close your eyes. And as you stay there in your balasana, in your child's pose, just start to get nice and friendly with your breath. You'll notice as you sit in this posture, forehead down, eyes closed, head heavy. Just breath by breath by breath, your body will start to settle. Hopefully, the busyness in the mind will start to settle. You'll be able to pick up more subtle sensations underneath your skin. You'll be able to ease your way towards, if not into, this place of deep listening. Yoga is really a contemplative practice. Where you get to feel the different movements, feel the breath. Notice your responses without really having to make sense of any of that in the precise moment. A physical asana practice can present a clarity post-practice. Let's take one more breath here. Now slip your left arm long down towards the back of your mat, so down towards your left toes, reach as far as you can. And then take your right fingertips to the left long edge of the mat. I'm doing it if you need to have a little peek. And drop your forehead down, and it might be forehead towards the left knee, or maybe it's nowhere near there. And then creep the hands even further apart from each other here. Notice how this feels predominantly into the right side of your body. Keep drawing that right hip down and away. Keep pressing the hands down and away from each other. Take one more breath here. Keep the right hand where it is and just shift the left palm in line with the hip. Press into the left hand to peel the chest up and away from the thighs. Right arm reaches overhead now to the side wall for a side bend. As you breathe in, back up to center, arms down. As you breathe out, twist to the right. Take a breath in there. And as you exhale, release your arms long down the mat, come back into child's pose. When you're there, take your right arm, reach it towards the right foot, long edge of mat. Take your left hand over towards the right side. Take your left hip and draw it back, and take a few breaths into the lengthening left side of your body. And one more breath there. And then shift your right hand in line with the hip. Press into the hand. Peel the chest from the thighs. Left arm comes up and overhead as you side bend to the right. Use your breath in to sit tall, arms go down. Use your breath out to twist towards the left. Release, untwist to center. And slip your way all the way down onto your belly, all the way. Hands either side of your ribcage, toes are untucked. Inhale for a baby cobra. Exhale, forehead down. One more time. Inhale for a baby cobra. Forehead down. Take this back into child's pose towards the back of your mat, arms long. And then drag your hands back to your knees, cup your hands on your knees, cat-cow from here. Breath in, pull your heart forward, lift the chest, look up. Breath out, press your hands down and away, dome your back body. Two more like that. Inhale, ripple forward, look up. Exhale, send it back and away. One more just like that. Inhale, ripple forward, look up. Exhale, send it back and away. Walk your hands forward. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Let's find some flow. Right leg to lift on your breath in. Through between your hands. Fingertip lunge, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step and fold, top of your mat, let your head go. Arms wide and high, breath in, Urdhva Hastas. Exhale, fold down to the mat. Half lift, inhale. Plank pose, breath out. Breath in. Knees to mat, toes tuck, child's pose, exhale. Reach for the ceiling, keep your bum to your heels, inhale. Hands interlace behind for breath out. As you catch your bind, lift your hips up from your heels, take a breath in, look up. Into rabbit pose, breath out, so forehead lands as close to the knees as you can. And as you inhale, hips away from heels, roll onto the crown of the head, pull the fist forward. As you exhale, buttocks to heels, release the bind. Inhale for chair pose. You can use your hands if you want, just roll over to the soles of the feet. Settle deeper, breath out. Breath in all the way to stand. Breath out, fold down to the ground. Plank pose for breath in, creeper forward. Chaturanga Dandasana, breath out. Cobra or upward facing dog, please choose. And downward dog to the exhale. Left leg lifts, inhale. Through between your hands. Fingertip lunge, breathe in. Step and fold, breathe out. All the way to stand, wide and high, Urdhva Hastas. And back down, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Plank pose, breath out. Breath in plank. Breath out, toe tuck, child's pose. Bum stays to heels, inhale, reach for the sky, kneel. Arms down behind. Catch your bind, pick your hips up, breath in. Into rabbit for the breath out, so forehead lands first, and then as you inhale, pick the hips up, roll to crown. Exhale, buttocks to heels, release bind. Chair pose for breath in. Deepen. Press all the way to stand. Fold to the mat. Walk it out to plank. Walk it out to plank. High to low, chaturanga, pressing down through your hands as you go, yeah? Inhale for upward dog, feel like you're pulling the hands back in towards the belly. Exhale, downward dog, press your hands down and then away to drive your hips up. Let's do that again. Right leg to left, breath in. Through between your hands. Fingertip lunge, inhale. Exhale, step and fold, top of your mat. Arms wide and high, inhale. All the way down, breath out. Half lift, breath in. Plank pose, breath out. Inhale here. Toe touch, child's pose, send it back. Reach for the ceiling, kneel. Interlace hands behind. As you inhale, pick the hips up, press them forward. As you exhale, hips to heels, forehead to mat. Rabbit pose, hips high, inhale. Exhale, release. Chair pose, breath in. Deepen the seat. Press to stand. Fold all the way down. Walk it out to plank. High to low. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Left leg to lift. Take it on through. Fingertip lunge, inhale. Step and fold, breath out. All the way to stand, reach it up. And back down. Half lift, inhale. Plank pose for breath out. Breath in here. Toe tuck child, press it back. High kneel, swoop it up. Interlace your hands. Lift the hips, pull the fists down. And then curl in on yourself. Hips up, fists forward, rabbit. Exhale, buttocks to heels, release. Chair pose, inhale. Deepen the seat. Press to stand. Forward fold. Walk it out to plank. Take a breath in there. Chaturanga if you're still taking. Remember your knees are there. Remember not to come lower than your elbows. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Stay for the big exhale out. Right leg to lift. Let's change it up. Step it through between your hands. Take an inhale. Hips up and back, pyramid pose for your breath out. Bend your right knee, drop your left heel, warrior one, rise up, square off. Stay for your breath out, sink a little deeper. Interlace your hands behind you, catch a bind, lift through the heart. And then bow forward with a strong left leg. Humble torso. Release your bind, stay low. Take both hands to the top left corner of your mat. You can get a little deeper here maybe. And then snuggle the right fingertips inside your right foot. Press down as you peel your left arm to the sky. Put some traction between the back of the right arm and the inner right thigh. They press together. Take a full breath in. Exhale, extend the side angle. Left arm reaches overhead. Full breath in. Exhale, windmill both hands down, frame the right foot, three-legged dog, right leg to the sky. Listen carefully. Right knee to your nose, tiger curl, dome the back body. Right knee will land middle of the mat, right knee. Keep your right foot up. Float your left leg, bend the elbows, tap chin and chest towards the ground. Take it back up, left foot down, plank pose, and down dog. Left leg to lift, inhale. Through between your hands. Fingertip lunge, breath in. Hips up and back, breath out. Warrior one, back heel delivers, arms to the sky on your inhale. Stay for the breath out. Interlace your hands behind, pull the fist down and the heart high. And then humble your warrior. So strong, stable base, soft, trusting torso. Release your hands, top right corner of the mat. Really reach. You can get lower here. And snuggle your left fingertips inside the left foot. Upper arm to inner thigh. Press towards each other. Peel the right arm up. And then reach it overhead, extend that side. Take a breath in. Continue the journey, hand to mat, three-legged dog, left leg up and back. This will be a little more familiar this time. Knee to nose, tiger curl, inhale. Left knee, middle of the mat. Float your right leg, bend your elbows, tap knees, tap chest and chin. Take it back up, plank pose, downward dog. Right leg to lift, inhale. Through between your hands, breath out. Fingertip lunge for your breath in. Hips up and back, breath out. Bend the knee, warrior one, drop your back heel, inhale. Interlace your hands behind. Lift through the heart, take a big breath in. Bow down to the breath out. Let's add here. Reverse your warrior for your inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill your hands, tap your left knee to your nose, little standing curl. Left foot meets right, halfway lift, breath in, look forward. Exhale to fold, let it go. Arms wide and high, inhale. Palms to prayer. Left knee to chest, left knee. Bend into your right and snake your left leg over your right. We're coming in for full eagle bind. Take your right arm over your left. And then really pull your forearms forward. Hug the belly. Take another 2 breaths here. One more. Keep your arms, but unravel that left leg. It's warrior 3 legs, so begin to kick it back, toes point down, press out through the heel. Toes to the back of the mat, land the heel. Keep a bend in your right knee, send the elbows to the ceiling, breath in. Humble your warrior with this little bind of your arms, breath out. Think forearms to ground. Unravel, reach your arms, top left corner of mat, bow the head. Bring your right fingertips inside your right foot, peel the left arm to the ceiling, inhale. Reach it overhead, extend the side angle, breath out. Continue the journey, hands down, 3-legged dog, right leg to the sky on the inhale. Right knee to nose, breath out. Right knee middle of the mat. Float the left leg, bend the elbows, drop the chin and chest. Here we change. As you come up, you're on your right knee with your left leg out behind you. Reach your right arm in front of you. So opposite leg, opposite hand. Breathe in. Exhale, elbow to knee. Breathe out. Inhale, reach that long. Exhale, bend your left knee, reach your right hand behind, catch your left foot. Kick it back into the hand, look over your right shoulder. Hug the belly and press into your left hand, please. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, release everything long. Hand down, foot down, back of mat. Plank pose, inhale. Toe tuck, child's pose, knees to mat, buttocks to heels, exhale. Reach for the ceiling as you kneel. It's like at the beginning. Interlace your hands behind. Pick your hips up, pull the fist down. Optional, fairly deep back bend, those who like. And then reverse that action, finding your rabbit, forehead down. And then crown of head as the hips lift. Hips to heels, release your bind. Chair pose, hands or no hands. Sit a little deeper. Bring your palms to prayer. Take your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Left elbow, right thigh. Actively twist the thoracic. Resist the twist through the pelvis. Now try and keep your left elbow to your right knee as you come to stand all the way up. And once you get there, you can choose left hand outside of foot, extend the leg out in front of you, or left hand outside of the thigh. Either way, right arm is behind. Find this balance. Take a breath in. Stay for the breath out. Keep the right knee lifted, untwist the torso, right hand catches the front of the right foot, heel to bum as you lean forward, kick the foot back, reach your left arm forward. Full breath in. Stay for your exhale. Take it back up, knee to chest, palms to prayer, foot to mat. Inhale, arms wide and high. Exhale to fold, let it go. Walk that one out into plank. And either pike back into down dog or chaturanga dandasana. Remember, elbows in, broad collarbones, not tucking the chin, not dropping the head. Flipping the toes, press into your hands, up dog. And then down dog. It's a super long sequence on one side. We're going to do it all over again on the other. Left leg to lift. Inhale. Through between your hands. Fingertip lunge, fill up. Hips up and back, empty out. Warrior one, bend the left knee, drop your right heel, reach for the ceiling. Inhale. Catch the bind behind. Pick the heart up, lift up. And then bow as you humble. Lose your bind, reverse your warrior. Inhale. Windmill your hands to the mat. Right knee taps nose, standing tiger curl. Right foot next to left, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, fold. Arms wide and high, Urdhva Hastasana, take it up. And then take it straight, whoop, hands into heart. Not straight down, hands into heart. Bring your right knee to your chest, right knee. Snake your right thigh over your left. Take your arms wide, and then left arm over right. Ardhasana, vehicle of the gods. Couple of breaths. So Vishnu is in our mythology, Asta mythology. Vishnu is one of the gods, and the Garuda, it's essentially an eagle, but it's not. It's sort of a little different to that. It's his vehicle, it's his ride. It's equal part effort and ease as the eagle glides in the wind. So too do you stand in this posture. Unravel your right leg, kick it back, warrior 3 variation, and pull the heel back and the fingers forward. So feel like you're lengthening in all these directions. Take a breath in, foot to mat. Pick the forearms up to the ceiling, look up. And then bow down, humble your warrior. Unravel your arms, top right corner of the mat, the hands reach, bow your head. Bring your left hand inside your left foot, traction there, arm to leg, leg to arm, peel the right arm up. And then take it overhead. Inhale, both hands to mat. I forgot where I was going. 3-legged dog, left leg to the sky. I'm distracted by eagles and gods. Left knee to nose, curl it in. Left knee middle of the mat. Float your right leg, hug your belly, bend your elbows, tap down. Bring it back up, right leg stays lifted, left arm forward, opposites. Inhale. Elbow to knee, exhale, dome. Inhale, reach it long. Bend the right knee, reach your left hand behind, catch your right foot. Kick into the hand, press into your right hand, look back, keep the belly contained here. It likes to spill out, don't let it. Full breath in. As you exhale, release long. Hands down, foot down, plank pose, inhale. Toes tucked, child's pose, find your breath. High knee will reach for the ceiling. Interlace behind. Pick the hips up, pull the fists down, lift the chest. Last time, rabbit pose, curl it in, lift the hips up and away. Buttocks to heels, chair pose. Inhale. Palms come into prayer. Right elbow, left knee. So actively twisting upper torso, resisting the twist through your hips, palms press. Try and keep the right elbow to the left knee as you rise up. Now right hand outside left thigh or outside of left foot. If you have the foot, extend the leg in front. Either way, try and take the left arm behind. Palm faces the side. Maybe you shift your gaze. Full breath in. Release the twist of the torso. Left hand catches the top of your left foot. Kick the heel behind. Keep your hips nice and square. Open up to a dancer. The hand is in the wrong place for a dancer here on the foot, but don't worry about it. It works fine for this sequence. Take a breath in. Stay breath out. As you rise up, knees to chest, palms to prayer. Exhale, foot down. Arms wide and high. Inhale. Fold to the earth, breath out. Plank pose, walk it out. Lower down, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Long breath out. drop your knees to the mat. And just for a moment, send your bum to your heels, little child's pose. You can rest the forehead wherever it feels good. One more breath. And come on up. Let's take the right knee to the middle of the mat. So cross the right leg over the left. Separate your feet and sit back between your heels. So Gombakasana. Yeah, sit back between your heels. Simple cross leg if the hips don't allow for this. And let me just spin around so you can see. Simple cross legs if the hips and the knees don't allow. Otherwise, nice tight bind. Good. Take your left arm over the right. You can pull the forearms forward, let the shoulders drop. Let's close the eyes for a minute. Take a breath in. If you enjoy a fold forward, please be my guest, maybe with or without the bind. Breath out. And just slow it down here. Notice the rate of your heart, all those rhythms in your body, the beat, the breath, the kind of pulsing of the nervous system. This magnificent body, this detailed, in-depth, complex body that we live in. That just knows really what to do and when to do it. And yes, sometimes it gets it wrong and gets in a muddle. We get unwell. But for the most part, it cares for itself. Sit yourself up. Release the arms. Let's take a twist to the right. Can release. And then just the other side. So switch the legs out. Again, cross legs if this is not okay. Please don't sit with Gombakasana if it aggravates you in any way. Any pain is just no good, ever, but particularly on a yoga mat. Right arm over left. Let's settle. Of course, you can fold if you wish. Pick that back up and unravel hands over towards the left. Find a twist. Alright, this one you can untwist. Hands down behind you, unravel your legs, soles of feet hip width. Press down into the hands, down into the feet, pick the hips up. Maybe the head goes back, super optional. Big breath in. Lower the hips down. Legs out in front. And come on down to the back of your body. Once you're there, let's just set up for a bridge. Soles of feet to the mat, hip width. Brush the heels with the fingertips. And then pick the hips up. And pretty passive. You can interlace the hands beneath you if you want. If you feel like a full wheel pose, go right ahead. There's been a lot of kind of less obvious back bends today in the practice, but still there's been a lot there. Just let this open up through the front of the hips for a moment. A sense of pressing your shins slightly forward, heels slightly back. One more breath. And down you come. Just loosely windscreen wipe, twist, dropping knees over to the right. Arms can go wherever they like. I just sort of throw mine out wide. Knees can come up. And drop over to the other side. The knees can come up. Just pause, let the body come back together. Bring the knees to the chest. Let's wrap the arms, forehead to knees, little tiny ball. Full breath in. And then let that go into Shavasana. So stay here. It's so well deserved, for not just because of the practice you've taken, but just the effort to practice yoga at home or wherever you may be. To roll out the mat and to move and breathe and resist the distractions. You get to the end and now just enjoy this time, this quiet, the feelings under the skin, that hum and vibration around your body. So stay in Shavasana as long as you can. Give that to yourself. But I'm going to leave you here. So of course, thank you for your practice. Be well, be safe. Namaste.